welcome to Finextra TV. I'm Hannah Wallace, and we're here at the Infosys Finacle Conclave 2019 in Dubai. Kindly joining me now to talk a bit off the back of the theme of the event, Scale Digital, is McIntyre from Accenture. Hello Alan, thank you very much for joining us.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Now, the first thing I want to talk to you about is digital maturity, which is something I know you've spoken a lot about before. So to start off, could you expand on that and tell us a bit about what banks are doing in the space?
We're increasingly finding that digital maturity is separating the best from the rest. And it's really interesting, it's more about efficiency at this point rather than revenue growth. So what we're finding is the best digital banks are squeezing operating leverage out of the existing business rather than really growing the business.
And I know they face quite a few challenges around scalability.
Yeah.
So could you highlight for us some of the top challenges they're facing with scalability in their digital transformation journey?
The type of thing we're looking at is ability to move to public cloud, because we think that's a key part of scalability. So has an organization made a commitment to be predominantly and mostly public cloud? And clearly public cloud doesn't work for everything these days, but we think in terms of attitude and commitment to modern technology, the movement towards public cloud is a very important part of scalability. We also think being digital first in your distribution, so being able to look at the totality of your customer channels, customer engagement, and really build around digital, rather than see digital as an add-on to existing channels. Right. We think that really aids scalability, because as you move to digital channels, it allows you to bring down some of the rest of the distribution infrastructure, which we think is a key part of reducing cost at this point.
All right, well, following on from that quite nicely and based on your experience, how can banks grow a more long-term model to generate growth?
I think there's a couple of important things. One is to be able to innovate from the core of the business. There's still a lot of what we would consider innovation theatre going on, sort of around the periphery of the business. But we really think to build a sustainable model, it needs to come from the core of the business, which I think for most traditional banks means building assets and liabilities. It means building balance sheet. We believe that a lot of the traditional fee income sources in banking are going to be compressed by digital over time. So we think that net interest margin will actually be more robust and more defensible. So we think a defensible business model over time really requires you to grow the balance sheet, either from your existing customer base or through open banking or through other mechanisms to reach out into the broader environment.
So I think it's safe to say watch this space. Alan, I'll let you get back to the event. Thank you.
Thank you very much.